David Settle here at Wyopreps.com, and it's time for our Athlete of the Year awards presented by Premier Bone and Joint Centers of Wyoming. We're worthy of Wyoming. And it's time for our football recipient for the 2024 season, and it's quarterback Smith McClure from the Star Valley Braves. He's our Athlete of the Year for football from Wyopreps.com. Smith joins me. We'll talk about Smith accolades here in just a moment. But Smith, congratulations to you. What's your reaction as I tell you you're our football Athlete of the Year this year?
Thank you, David. Pretty exciting stuff, and I think it's an awesome award, just not for me, but for the whole team and for our community here at Star Valley. It's pretty awesome stuff.
Well, congratulations to you. Helped the Braves to a three-peat, 12-0 record this year. And we're going to talk about all this. Smith averaged 227.2 yards per game through the air this year, completed nearly 68% of his passes. He threw for 2,726 yards, which is the eighth most in state history in a single season. It's second in school history behind another guy he might know named Taft McClure. And he threw 30 touchdowns, had 5 interceptions. His quarterback efficiency rating was off the charts at 177.6. And Smith guided an offense, folks, that averaged almost 45 points per game and scored 70 touchdowns. So that's just some of what Smith guided as the quarterback for the Braves. For you, Smith, just talk a little bit about how would you describe how you felt you played during your senior season this fall?
Um, it felt amazing. I feel like I was really comfortable in our offense and things were flowing. I know last year I had kind of a semi-breakout year as to what I was expected to do, and then this year just came on full, and it was pretty awesome how it ended and how it went. So.
I know the state championship is a big deal. Anything else besides that? And we're going to talk about it, so don't worry. But anything else that kind of stood out to you about the season for you in particular?
Um, I think it was pretty awesome for us to go undefeated. It's been our goal since we were, little kids in Pee Wee and middle school. So growing up being undefeated and a state championship is pretty awesome stuff.
One thing that you did do, 384 yards against Powell was a state high this year. You threw for 4 touchdowns in that game, and your buddy Bryson Neal went off for a state record of with 291 yards receiving in that game. Take me back to that game in early October. What do you remember about that game, and how efficient you were throwing the football, and what helped you help Bryson have that breakout game?
Um, I think we struggled in the first quarter a little bit, but me and Bryson just got that awesome connection we have, and just been able to throw it to him. And I think honestly, he's the matchup I want when it's one-on-one man coverage. So just throw it up to Bryson. He's down there somewhere.
For you, what did you focus on coming off of last year, where maybe you guys ran the ball a little bit more? What did you focus on to become a better passer and maybe just a better leader at the quarterback position? Because whether you like it or not, the QB is known as the leader of the offense.
Yeah, I think we knew coming into the season that we were going to be more heavy on the pass, more passing attempts, and I think it really shifted our focus during practices and 7-on-7s throughout the summer. So we really dialed in our passing game this summer and the spring, and showed in the fall. So.
What did Coach Young really work with you on?
Um, he's been the mentor for me for the past 4 years. I think a lot of what he focuses on is my reads and about being very efficient, as like minimal mistakes, know the risks of when you throw the football, know the benefits, know who you're throwing to, your matchups, and what you like. And so it's been pretty awesome. Another shout out to my quarterback coach, Tyrell Clove. He's been awesome with me in the classroom. Definitely helped me with my reads, my coverages, realizing and seeing the field really well.
I know Coach Young kind of revealed it recently. You guys scored the most points in school history in a single season. What did that kind of mean to you? And were you surprised by that fact?
Um, he told us after the season. I thought it was a pretty awesome uh, accomplishment. Pretty cool to have such an explosive offense that helped win so many games. But that's a lot of points. But I think the bigger stat is how much our defense held our opposing teams, which is pretty significant.
Take me through the state championship. Everybody kind of forecasted it was you and Cody. You guys got there. What did it take to win the state championship this year and finish undefeated? What were some of the keys, do you think?
Um, I think there's not a lot of flaws in that Cody defense. You know, they're solid across the board. They got dudes going to the next level across the board. I think we just really need to come out, hit him in the mouth the first couple drives, get up on them, and then kind of coast, not coast, but uh, just go from there. Yeah.
Okay. And then for you, what has it meant to play at Star Valley High School and be a Brave in the football program there that's steeped in lots of tradition and history?
It's been a blessing on my life. I definitely don't think that I'd be the man I am today without Star Valley football. The culture here is awesome, and I think it will continue to grow with Coach Young at the helm. So,
Well, Smith McClure, congratulations. You are our Wyopreps Athlete of the Year for football in 2024. I appreciate you taking a few minutes to chat with me.
thank you, David. Thanks for having me.